hearing, the Anubrata Mondal case has claimed that there is a threat to his life. In fact, the judge has received a threat letter asking him to grant bail to Anubrata Mondal, the TMC leader, or else his family will be implicated in the NDPS case. In fact, the judge has even brought the letter to the notice of the Registrar of Calcutta's High Court. The letter has also been now forwarded to the police, and the police are now verifying the veracity of this claim. Well, this letter has been signed allegedly by one Bappa Chatterjee, who has introduced himself as the head clerk of the Executive Magistrate Court in the Purba Bardhaman. So someone who is a judicial official as per his claim. Well, Times Now has also managed to track down the official whose name was mentioned in the letter. He is in fact denied having played any role in it.
আমরা দেখা যায় প্রথম শুনলাম, শুনে থেকে তো আমার এরকম কোনো কিছুই করিনি, এটা ফেক, পুরো ফেক, সম্পূর্ণ ফেক।
কে করতে পারে বলে মনে হয়?
এটা আমি কাগজে সরাসরি বলছি না, কেউ গেস করছি। আমার এখানে একটা অ্যাডভোকেট আছে সুদীপ্ত রায় নামে, সে নানা রকমভাবে আমার ছেলেকেও এরকম করেছে। আমি মনে করছি ওই সুদীপ্ত রায় করেছেন। তার নানা রকম অনৈতিক কাজ অরাজকতা আছে, সেগুলো আমি বন্ধ করে দিয়েছিলাম। এই এফিডেভিট বলুন, যে কোনো স্ক্যাম জাল, এইসব সমস্ত সঙ্গে যুক্ত। আমি এগুলো এন্টারটেন করিনি, ওকে ঢুকতে দিইনি, ওই সব কারণের জন্য করেছে। বার থেকে কিন্তু ওনাকে বিতাড়িত করে দিয়েছেন। উনি বর্ধমান বার অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের মেম্বার নন।
Well, there you have it. The man who allegedly wrote that letter said that he never wrote the letter. Of course, the veracity of this letter is now being looked into by the police themselves. But the reason why this is damning is that the judge himself has said that his life has been threatened. Let me go across to Tamal, who's joining us. Tamal, give us the excerpts of what this threat letter says and what has the police found so far?
It's important what you mentioned, because this particular letter, we are doing this story, this letter, this threat letter has been forwarded by the judge himself. The CBI judge who had allegedly received this alleged threat letter has then forwarded to the Bardhaman District Court, and thereafter it was forwarded to Calcutta High Court. The reason why it gains a lot of significance, the reason why you're reporting it. Now, this alleged threat letter had the mention of a name, Bappa Chattopadhyay, as a signatory. Now, who is this man? Now, this man has been introduced in that alleged threat letter as the head clerk of the Executive Magistrate Court of Paschim Bardhaman. Now, he has given a statement. He is saying that this letter is completely fake. I have not written this threat letter. I have not issued a threat. I have not given this threat to the judge. And this could be an act of mischief, an act of conspiracy, allegedly by another advocate of the judge who allegedly had some issues with Bappa Chatterjee. So whether he is speaking the truth, we cannot really confirm. But having spoken to top police sources, they are saying, yes, they have received the complaint. Yes, they have tracked down Chattopadhyay and have connected with him. And he has made allegations about another individual who, according to him, allegedly had long-standing issues with him and his family. And this could be an act of shenanigan. Whether it is true or not, we cannot really confirm. But on the face of it, till the time Bappa Chattopadhyay himself came out and issued this statement after we tracked him down, it became extremely significant. Why? Because the same judge who was handling the case of Anubrata Mondal in the case of alleged cattle smuggling himself had forwarded a letter purported to be a threat letter to the High Court, alleging he has received it, and this smacks of threat to my life and my family.
Now, this is very interesting. Tamal, do stay on with us, because all of this is coming as the CBI has been tightening its noose around Mondal, as even Tamal was telling us, in the cattle smuggling case. Well, Times Now has managed to access the CBI note which has been submitted in the court, according to which Mondal's bodyguard had collected money from the cattle smugglers of Mondal's behalf. And in turn, Mondal, by virtue of his political and administrative influence, had provided protection to cattle smugglers. The CBI note that you can see on your screens also says that Mondal has generated huge properties from the illegal commission. So let me go to Tamal. Tamal, give us a sense of what this note says. The central agency, I believe, claims that there were huge deposits too, which were detected in the bank accounts of Mondal's family members.
Well, Meghna, this is exclusively accessed by Times Now. This is the CBI note which has been given to the court. What does it say? Point number one. It says that Saikal Hussain, who is the personal bodyguard of Anubrata Mondal, he has been arrested and he is accused of collecting quote-unquote commission, protection money from cow smugglers who have also been arrested, namely Enamul Haq. Now, Saigal Hussain, who is the personal bodyguard of Anubrata Mondal, had been allegedly collecting this commission, this protection money from Enamul Haq and other alleged smugglers on the behest of Anubrata Mondal. That's point number one. Point number two, very significant. It says that Anubrata Mondal, by virtue of political as well as administrative influence, provided support and protection to cattle smugglers in lieu of acceptance of money commission from accused Mohammed Enamul Haq. We are not saying this. This is what CBI is saying before the court. This is CBI submission, where CBI has identified Anubrata Mondal as somebody who has got political as well as administrative influence. Point number three, it is suspected that he generated huge properties like rice mill, stone crusher, land, building, hotel, etc. All this as from the proceeds of the alleged crime. Point number four, the CBI is submitting that Anubrata Mondal is president of Trinamul Congress, Birbhum district, a well-known person close to senior officers of West Bengal government. Shri Anubrata Mondal being very influential person, there is very possibility of him absconding from the hands of justice. And point number five, CBI says that between 2014 and 2015, or at least from 2014, there had been a surge, huge surge in the wealth of Anubrata Mondal. There are bank accounts in which several money had come down. These transactions are under the scanner. Importantly, there are bank accounts that belong to members of Anubrata Mondal, which has received huge transaction of money.
So all of that is very interesting. In fact, here on Times Now, as per the exclusive notes that Tamal Saha is getting for us, we've managed to put out that web on your screens. You can see where the alleged cash was flowing and how there seems to be quid pro quo. Of course, we have to wait for the CBI to prove its case in the court for us to conclusively know what really happened. But they seem to be unraveling and decoding the entire cattle smuggling scam. Thank you so much for getting us those exclusive insights, Tamal. With that, a short break. This continues to be one of our top focus stories there.